What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Spade here, and welcome back to another episode Red Dead Redemption 2. It's probably been 40 minutes or more since the last two episodes. Ended up grabbing a bite to eat, and plus I got kicked out of my room for a little bit. But we're back. I also have some caramel hot chocolate here to help keep us warm. And yeah, we're just going to continue where we left off.
Good morning.
Save your legs. You'll need them.
How are you doing?
Well, still alive.
That's it. Try to stay positive.
All right, Arthur.
So yeah, how's there? I can't talk to Dots again now.
Dutch, it'll be all right. How are you holding up?
Well, times have been better, that's for sure.
We'll be okay.
Thank you, Arthur.
I'm noticing some dialogue doesn't show up. Let's see something real quick. Why would that be? Display, maybe? I actually have to look at the replay to see. I'm not seeing it here. Yeah, it's not there. General, maybe? No. I know it's a thing, but I can't seem to find it. I'm looking for killer names. An option actually displays what killer is talking. Never used it in my first playthrough, but I think we should for this one. I must be passing it or something. Give it one more quick look. Oh, here we go. So it was here the first time. I just never noticed it. Subtitle speaker name, yes. That's what we want. Alright, what's you up to, Molly?
Morning to you.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Cold, but I'll live.
Good.
Okay, Arthur.
See you around then. There's not really all too much we can do here. But I do quite like this camp. Throughout the game we will move around a bit. There's a little painting though. Pretty torn up. Can't really quite tell what it is. I thought this is our room for now. Seems like we can't take that. Yeah, that's those. There's no point in using it. Now let's close the door. I can take that at least. Oh wait, there's another 12 of sorts. It has nothing in it. Oh. It's almost 7 in the morning, huh? No point in trying to go to sleep. I think it was like maybe 10 in the morning. Who's coughing? Are you Hosea? Well, I think we spent enough time in this little building. We actually do finally get to explore a bit before doing missions.
Morning, Arthur.
How are you holding up?
Oh, you know, freezing to death.
We'll find a way off of here soon.
Okay, Arthur.
See you around. Let's explore this camp area first. The yellow dots are honestly story missions. Eventually we will see white dots. Those will be optional. Alright, so we have Bill Williamson. He needs to speak with us. Mission's apparently called Old Friends. Mr. Pearson. The Aftermath of Geniuses. I'll chat with them later on. After we're done looking around. Honestly, the only things important around here are pretty much these 4 buildings. Everything else is just nothing. We can go inside and prove that. Yeah, not much going on here, huh? I can't help but wonder, is Davy here? He is. I did come across this in post-game in my first playthrough. I was curious if he was actually here already. Seems like he is. Davy. Too bad we'll never get to know him. There's our pair of specs. So yeah, Davy's buried here. I'm going to assume he was buried when we were searching for John, probably. In total, there are a certain number of graves we have to visit for total completion later on. We'll also come back and visit Davy again eventually. These wagons are ours, if I recall. Unfortunately, we won't be up in the snow all 2 months. Unfortunately. This portion of the game is just really short. And it's also a bit of a shame. I quite like this area of the game. Absolutely nothing. If I recall, Colter was eventually abandoned due to some massive blizzard, I believe. If I remember hearing right, at least. Unfortunately, there's just not much up here. I can't go through this door.
You're the one with the death wish. I am doing everything I can to keep these people alive.
Pinkertons. Lots of them, and bounty hunters too, more than ever before, and all after us. We were set up in Blackwater.
And none of them dumb enough to take that pass in winter or think us fool enough to do it neither. We got a few weeks. By the time they find out where we are, we'll be gone.
Where to?
I ain't got that yet. But this ain't done. Not no way.
You warned them about that Blackwater job.
Yes, but who listens to me anymore?
Oh, we'll work this out. Anyway, try not to worry.
Okay, Arthur.
Huh. I do not remember coming across that conversation the first time I... That was the first time I heard that one. To be fair, we're probably gonna miss out on a lot of conversations. The world moves even when we're not around, so we will miss out on some stuff.
I ain't sure how long we can realistically stay up here, Dutch.
Oh, you don't start too. You're getting as bad as he is.
Okay, well, you don't have to talk about this now. Okay, well, try to stay warm.
All right, then.
Javier,
Hey,
how are you feeling?
look at us. What kind of question is that?
We'll be okay.
Okay, brother.
I don't think I've actually seen Dots at this campfire. Nice to see him about. Before we even do any story missions, we wanted to visit this big building.
It's okay. It's okay. You're safe now. She'll be okay, Arthur.
I'm sure she will, Mary Beth.
Don't come across that either.
Just a few more days and we'll get off this hill.
I hope so. Stay strong. It's been a nasty few days.
I know. And we've had tough times before. We keep moving and we keep together. Same as always. All of you. Ain't that so, Mr. Morgan?
Of course. You know how these things go.
We've been through bad times before.
That he hath
Yep.
no oblation.
Well,
Chooseth the tree
just hang in
that
there.
will not
Yes,
rot.
well, all right.
He seeketh unto him a cunning workman to prepare a graven image that shall not be moved. Have ye not known? Have ye not heard? Hath it not been told to you from the beginning? Have ye not understood from the foundations of the earth? Is it he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in, that bringeth the princes to nothing? He maketh the judges of the earth as vanity. Yea, they shall not be planted. Yea, they shall not be sown. Yea, their stock shall not take root in the earth. And he shall also blow upon them, and they shall wither, and the whirlwind shall take them away as stubble. To whom then will ye liken me, or shall I be equal, saith the Holy One? Lift up your eyes on high, and behold, who hath created these things, that bringeth out their hosts by number, and calleth them all by names, by the greatness of his might, for that he is strong in power, not one faileth. Why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speaketh, O Israel, my way is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from God? Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that hath no might he increaseth their strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fail. But they that wait upon the Lord...
How long is your ranting?
They shall mount up with wings.
I've never come across
They
this.
shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
You know?
Real pretty, Reverend, but what on earth does it mean?
I don't know, Miss Karen. I realize now that I truly don't. But it brings me comfort.
That was a long little reading, I guess is what it was.
Ladies,
Another day.
how are you holding up?
Not the best.
Gonna be all right.
Sure.
I'm surprised that's actually cute. I can barely tell it's her. The faces are covered up.
Hello, ladies.
Ooh, hi, Arthur.
How are you feeling?
I can't complain.
That's the spirit.
Stay warm.
Ma'am, I'm real sorry about all of this.
My husband, my house.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Well, try to stay strong.
I don't care.
Poor Sadie.
Reverend?
Morning there, Arthur.
More than Reverend.
How are you holding up?
Not good.
We'll find a way off of here soon.
Yes. Yes.
I feel like we're gonna be in this building a while. I wanna talk to everyone, so.
Mr. Strauss?
Another freezing morning.
Yep.
How are you doing?
Bad. Look around you.
We'll be okay.
Yes, I suppose.
Honestly, Strauss looks really good in that outfit. In my opinion. I also quite like his winter outfit.
Susan,
Hi.
how are you feeling?
About as well as can be expected.
His chair's way too squeaky.
Good.
Aha, Arthur.
And what's worse is every time I click a button, you can hear it. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
It's too cold in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
How are you doing?
Bad.
Gonna be all right.
Yeah, Uncle Arthur.
Never really understood why he calls Arthur Uncle Arthur. Then again, he calls a lot of people Uncle, to be honest.
Hi, Tilly.
Morning.
How are you feeling?
Been a fair sight better than this.
We'll find a way off of here soon.
All right, then.
Uncle.
Uncle.
Morning.
As I know, Uncle's name is actually Uncle. But then again, I haven't played the first game, so I don't know. Maybe that's his real name, or maybe people just call him that because he likes being called that. So hard to say.
How are you holding up?
Well, about as well as a frozen old man can be.
That's it. Try to stay positive.
Yep. I ain't going nowhere.
Hi, Abigail.
Morning.
How are you doing?
Stuck in a blizzard. My boy's starving. How do you think?
Gonna be all right.
What a mess this all is.
But try and make the best of it. That's all we can really do, right?
Marston.
Morning, Arthur.
How are you holding up?
I'm all right.
That's the spirit.
Good enough.
Seems like that's everyone. Some pictures and paintings here. Let's sit down next to Strauss, why not? Yeah, we probably should just get going. And actually go through this whole. No, let's talk to Pearson, why not? Too bad we can't actually run in camp.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
Seems like we need food, huh?
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. What do you need to talk about?
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along. Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine.
You're not lying there.
This way.
Yeah, I need a drink first. Before we actually go hunting. This squeaky tail's probably gonna be the death of me.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Well, I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Whew. Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Automatic cinematic mode. I get rid of this pop-up that's set up. Joel's is definitely one of the cooler ones too. had to mute the mic for a second.
See some of the ground uncovered here. Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement.
Does that tell me what time
The
it
wind's
is?
died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something. Oh. There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? Let's walk it from here. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around.
You ain't wrong there. A gun will definitely scare everything.
There's no point setting off without that bow. Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
Also, can you not tell something's been here? You can clearly see tracks.
Tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Eagle eye.
It's easier.
Definitely comes in handy.
Once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Too bad it's a bit harder to see in the snow. You can pick up the pace a tad bit. I don't think we need to track it anymore. We can easily see the tracks.
Wait, look. There they are. Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. Get good tension on the...
The camera's messed up here.
Just don't overdo it. Now, Arthur. Nice. See if you can get another one.
Hunt another deer. I think I actually see it. Ah, shit, I got away. That would have been a beautiful shot.
We should go finish it off.
Oh, I did get it. It's simply suffering. Alright, it's this, alright. Put it out of its misery.
Well done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Right now the camera seems to be back to normal. That was a good shot though. Too bad it didn't kill instantly. Alright, so if the paw prints you see on the mini map are black, that means it's dead. And if it's white, it means it's suffering. or critically injured, one or the other. The snow is falling really nice right now. Just notice it around.
Okay, boy. Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back.
Right into the trees, perfect.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found it.
True.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We'll still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan. You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard. Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter. Easy. Cut up here, off the trail.
Go easy, boy. We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here.
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
That's interesting. So we actually took...
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Charles' horse during the first episode. That's interesting. I never noticed that.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. Thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
True. I did notice we were riding a polka-dotted horse during the first episode. So that was actually Charles' horse. That's something I never noticed till now, though.
Well, well, well. Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Why, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes. Oh. Seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there.
So...
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these, sell these, in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
You say that again. So we end up doing a story mission. And next is Bill's mission. We got bronze on that. Kill each deer with one arrow. Do not spook either deer. Get a clean kill on the second deer. We did terrible. Just as we ain't going for gold. And missions. We'd be lucky to get a couple of golds and that's about it. We unlocked the Master Hunter Challenge. Now let's go inside there and we'll take a look at all that.
One other thing. When you get a chance, send someone down the track back to that farmhouse.
Okay. Why?
That poor woman's husband needs burying.
Of course. And is it safe down there?
Just send someone sensible.
Understood.
All right.
The body's in a wagon out front of the house.
I'll send someone.
Thanks, Hosea.
I never got that cutscene before.
Good call, Dutch.
It's the least we can do for the poor woman.
I say Micah should do it, but that ain't a good idea. Anyway, try not to worry.
Thank you, Arthur.
Yeah, I never came across that before. I don't think we can actually come across his grave though. Unfortunately. So I think that job actually never gets done. Which is the same. It's in progress, isn't it? Story 2%. Total completion 3.8%. We've got a lot to do. I actually managed to get 89.9% total completion during my first playthrough. It'd be cool if we could do better on that for this playthrough. But I doubt it. We have 90 challenges in this game. I'll say this right now. We will try and do the Gambler challenges, Harvest challenges, and the Master Hunter challenges. Everything else will be if we come across a chance to do them, we probably will. At most, I want to do at least 40 challenges. Probably 45 at the absolute max. Some of the challenges are insane though. So the first Master Hunter challenge is skin 3D. We already did one, so we're getting there at least. Yeah, there's a lot we can do in this game. Yeah, cigarette cards are the collectibles for this game. To some degree, it's kind of easy to actually get them. Gangs. Otiska Wars. 11% discovered. Gang members killed 8. And yeah, we've barely even scratched the surface. Then there's player. It's also, I don't really go into this menu screen much. It kind of feels useless to me, to be honest. Then you can check on your horse's status as well. Either or. I think we're gonna call a part here.
We can't stay here.
I'm working on it. Just let me think, please.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna call a part here. So till next time, stay golden.